Save democracy protest, and they're going to the EU, they're going to the UN building, they're going to the United States Embassy. What do you make of this?
I think they should be thoroughly ashamed of themselves that they have not understood that it takes courage and boldness to lead. Every excuse, in my view, that it is the government that is causing the problem in PDP is something that is completely baseless to me. Yes, we can see some of the movements, but PDP has shown, first of all, what Atiku Abubakar did in 2023 by going against the national consensus. That is the foundation of what has happened now. And that has followed by a series of lily-livered PDP governors and leaders who cannot stand for anything. And so, you know, I'm sure that the international community is not going to be faced by their protests. They need to be courageous and be bold and fix their own problems internally. First of all, they need to deal with Wike. Why is it impossible for them to suspend or even remove Wike from the party? As simple as that. It is clear that this guy is running the system down, and you guys are handling it with kid gloves. They're not serious.
If they take Wike out of the party, if they suspend Wike, that's half of the party gone again.
Well,
because Wike is not alone.
You have to decide what you want to do. Clearly, I mean, there is nobody who doesn't know that Wike is being used to run the party down. That is clear to everybody. What is curious is that the people who say they hold the party, they can't give this guy a fight. They can't give him a bloody nose.
Is it actually fair to say that Wike is the major problem of the PDP? Because the problems had existed, which led to what Wike did.
I did say it, that the problem started when Atiku Abubakar ran against the national consensus. That was what produced Wike. But the party ought to have recovered from there. If they were serious at all, if they have anybody who understands leadership, who has any vision left in PDP, 2 years is enough for them to recover.
In any case, they said the rally is a rally of like minds. We don't know which faction of the PDP this is, though, with participants mainly of the PDP extraction and allies who believe that democracy is under threat in Nigeria. That is the reason for their rally.
I don't think democracy is under threat in Nigeria. I think we need bold people, courageous people, people who have a vision to articulate it. You'll be surprised how many Nigerians are waiting in the wings, but there is no leadership. I have no fear that Nigeria is going to become a one-party state. It's a waste of time. We need to organize the people. We need political parties that can connect with the people. That is what is lacking.
No matter the solution you bring to solve the problem in PDP, Wike will fight against it. As long as it is not in tandem with what Wike wants, which is to make Tinubu president in 2027. Wike has come out openly to tell the world. He's told Nigerians, he's told the entire world who is supporting in 2027. So no matter the solution you bring, Wike will kick against it. Because it is clear that Wike is being used to run the PDP down. Just the same way Abure is used in the Labour Party, the same way Arabambi, Apapa, and any other political party that wants to rise up against APC. It is clear these are, people they're using to run the other political parties down just so that they don't have anything to fight against APC in 2027. Remember, when ADC was adopted by the coalition, what happened? People rose up and they went to court, and the case is still in court. Tinubu's strategy, the APC strategy, is simple. Find moles within the other political parties that are willing to work against their own party. Incentivize them. They'll do the destruction for you while he sits and enjoys, what is going on in the destruction that is going on in the other political party. So it is clear. Their strategy is clear. We want willing participants. I mean, the other day we saw how Abure went to meet Wike in Abuja. That was a show that, we already got you a Labour Party. So it tells you what is playing out here. You can see what is playing out in every time they have a gathering, PDP, Wike kicks against it. He wants whatever he wants. He believes that's what should happen. Whilst he's also told his own people he's not going to work for them in 2027, but he will work against them. But yet he's the one that's telling them they must follow whatever they must follow, as long as it suits him. He wants his own people at the ends of affair in PDP. the same way it's done it in Rivers State, just so that Tinubu can be president in 2027. That's the fight. Also, remember how they now use the court to keep this, and sustain this chaos until 2027. The strategy is this. We will challenge everything that comes out of the gatherings, all the decisions the National Working Committee makes. We will take it to court. The court is already there waiting to say nullify it. And then they'll continue that chaos, and this cycle will continue until 2027. As such, PDP will not be able to produce anybody. And you know what happens after that? Tinubu wins. That's the plan. Have a spiral, a continuous flow of this cycle of corruption and chaos. And then that's the strategy. And the court is a willing participant in this. So I said, it's a simple, as long as we have this corrupt judiciary who are willing to participate in these criminalities, the process will continue. And because our politicians don't stand for anything but their own pocket, they will play along. You can see what is going on with all the defections. Tell me which politician you think that stands for anything. Atiku does not stand for anything. What Atiku stands for is Atiku wants to be president. That's his final goal. There's no ideology binding our political parties and our politicians. Nothing. They don't stand for anything. So you can see. So it's clear for everyone that Wike, who is in the PDP, working for an APC government, that Wike himself once called cancer, has vowed to work for Tinubu in 2027. Don't forget, it was Wike that caught APC cancer, right? He said PDP had headache, APC had cancer. Why would he work for APC? And now he's working for that APC cancerous government that is destroying the country and is doing everything to destroy his own country, his own political party. So do you think that Wike, with all that is going on, will allow order to be in PDP? No. He needs that chaos to continue. Eventually, he would now decamp to the APC. I've said this multiple times on this channel. Wike would decamp to the APC. After he's done all the destruction, he will leave the APC because he cannot function in the PDP anymore. He knows. So this idea of this Save Democracy campaign by the PDP political leaders, where they want to go to the EU buildings, to the United Nations, to the United States Embassy, to go and protest and say save democracy in Nigeria. That is nonsense, utter nonsense. Since 2023, what has PDP stand for? It's defection after defection. These same guys were in power for 16 plus years. If they fix the country, we would not have Tinubu today. If they fix the country, then we will not have Wike today. While PDP has been planning all along in 16 years, rigging elections left, right, and center, thinking they were Lord Almighty in Nigeria until they lost it. And now they want to do save democracy campaign. You're expecting somebody else to fight your battle for you so you can go back to power again and continue to ruin Nigeria the way you've done it for 16 years. And again, this brings me to this conversation. Anyone campaigning that Atiku is our solution or Jonathan is our solution does not love Nigeria. You cannot be sane and think Atiku will be a solution for Nigeria. You cannot be sane and think that Jonathan will be a solution for Nigeria. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Like, it's going back to our vomit. If they had fixed the problem in Nigeria when they had the time, if they had fixed our electoral system, our judiciary system, our police, made our police independent, make sure they are funded, our police departments are funded the right way, independent of what politicians will do, we will not have this hijack of our system today by this APC government. So APC is only a child of PDP. They only just got worse because they saw what the predecessors did. Now you're telling us you want to go to the United States building and the EU and to the United States Embassy to go and campaign and rally for save democracy in Nigeria after you ruined it and you passed it over to Tinubu and the APC to completely destroy the country. Save democracy rally by the PDP. This is nonsense. They have no message. Please show me the message from PDP. I dare anyone to tell us what the message is from PDP. What message are they going to give Nigerians? Do you think Nigerians will galvanize behind PDP? When you look at the people that are there, look at the antecedents, that will tell you that these guys have no message. So there's nobody around in PDP that Nigerians will rally behind. As a matter of fact, they lost 2023 election in the first place. Save for rigging, they would not have gotten the number of votes they got. Save for rigging, APC would not have gotten the votes that they got in 2023. They lost woefully. You can see what PDP did in 16 years. APC has done that multiple times, and they become so brazen in their corruption and their rigging processes. Now, this brings me to another point. Just like Laolu said, do they have a politician or leader with vision? And as you know, since 2023, Peter Obi has been the only one who has been the main opposition to this political party, APC. When Peter Obi speaks, it's like he's the president of the country. Is the one with the vision, is the one with that can galvanize Nigerians to, to rally with Nigerians and rally Nigerians to actually vote against the APC. And what you expect from PDP is this. You look at your campaign. This is simple political strategy. You look at the momentum, see where it's going. Since 2023, it's been one person that the APC is afraid of, and that's Peter Obi. What you do is you rally your political party around him, join forces with him. ADC is the same thing, because that's the voice Nigerians are listening to. And then once you do that, you carry that guy. You put him in front and you galvanize the vote towards him. If you want to remove this government in power, there's no other solution. Buy in get a more illusory to buy in, to say all of you will go away, will not be part of this. We will give this hand to you guys, and from now on we'll go to our retirement so that young people can carry on. Once Peter Obi done is what he needs to do and fix the Nigeria the way as much as he can, young people take over and we retire the likes of Tinubu to the oblivion. This is simple political strategy. I wonder what is going on in the heads of our politicians. They can't think. All they know is their pocket. They have nothing they stand for. They have no courage. So no other politicians right now, no other politician we can see that has the vision, that has the courage, the connection with the people, say Peter Obi. Literally, I like what Showore is doing, but he does not have the vote right now. The next person is Peter Obi. So the only thing that can happen right now is to form alliance with him and say, you know what, I can't be president right now. However, I don't like you. But for the sake of saving the country, I need to get rid of this APC first of all, and we will now face you. You have to break the battle down into smaller parts that you can defeat. And we have a short time. This is my appeal to Showore in all of this. So again, to you and to everyone, other Nigerians, what do you think? This nonsense rally of like minds to save democracy in Nigeria. We've been fighting, they've been jailing Nigerians. It's time that we all speak up. It is clear. Laolu called them lily-livered politicians who can't stand for anything. Tell me what these politicians can stand for. They're all defecting to the APC because they need to be rigged back in 2027. Because they know it's not about the people, it's about the politicians that can rig. And Bola Tinubu and the APC has shown that they can rig, brazenly without care. And they'll carry on ruining the country as long as they remain in power. That's the, summary of what Laolu was saying. What is it that you think about what is going on? Do you agree with it? How do you think we can move the country forward? Put that in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Don't forget to like this channel, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Hit the notification icon and also recommend this channel to others. But participate in the comment section. God bless you. I'll catch you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.